The Brisbane Lions have not won at the MCG since round 21 2014, so very luckily they're playing this game at home at the Gabba. Last time they met, Brisbane had a very comfortable lead at half-time, 11-6-72 to the Tigers 5-6-36. The Tigers chipped away at this lead and ultimately won by 7 points. In this video we're going to look at the good and the bad from both teams and see what will win each team the game and what might lose them the game. Last time they met, the Brisbane Lions were off to an absolute flyer in the first quarter. As you can see here, they hit a lot of lead-up targets. This is where the mids or the defenders kick the ball into the forward 50 and they take a good mark on the lead, which doesn't allow the defender to spoil the mark. If the midfielder or whoever's kicking the ball into the forward 50 can deliver the ball in the advantage of the forward, the Brisbane Lions have a great percentage at kicking a goal, as you can see in their first quarter score. If Brisbane are going to be any chance against Richmond, they need to take advantage of these inside 50s and they need to hit these lead-up targets instead of bombing it long and just hoping someone can mark it. There's a pretty big difference there.
Cameron McIntosh and Charlie Cameron with a little bit of a party trick.
The Brisbane Lions are very good at breaking tackles and then faking the defender to create space, and here you see they get a forward 50 entrance.
McInerney, Coleman. Here comes Hipwood. Good grab.
Even after the missed kick, the Brisbane Lions attack the corridor, and as you can see they move the ball quickly from one end to the other, and this leads to a goal. Any good team is able to do this to create a one-on-one in the forward 50 and hopefully a goal.
Coleman with a raking left foot ball. McCarthy's really good overhead, as Tim said. They just about all are at this end of the ground for the Lions.
Richmond are well known for their tackle pressure, which causes stoppages and them a chance to clear the ball. Richmond use this style of gameplay to rush the ball down and flood with numbers and then get an inside 50 chance and hopefully a shot at goal.
Cluggage tried to release Robinson. Shea Bolton came at him. Strong tackle.
Sometimes you need risk takers in your team, and that's what Shea Bolton does. As you can see, he starts here at the centre bounce, and as you can see that Cochin's going to get the ball, he runs down and eventually gets the ball and kicks a goal. This is a pretty risky move, as if he gets it wrong, it rebounds the other way and he's well behind his defender. But that's the risk he's willing to accept.
Bolton looks simple, bit of distance about it. Very nicely nursed through the middle from Shea Bolton.
Both Jack Riewoldt and Trent Cotchin could have probably let this ball go out, or he could have been tackled out, but instead they keep the ball alive, trying to keep moving it forward over and over, and as you can see it results in a fantastic goal.
Cluggage gets it in the Lynch direction. Andrews is probably the better of that matchup. Out the back knock, Cumberland's kicked 3 in the first half. What about this young lad? 4 goals for Cumberland.
Absolute desperation here by Prestia. As you can see, he cops one in the face for his efforts as well, but the last line of defence from the shortest man on the field just to make sure they don't get a goal.
Handball around one, they goal again. Rainer's got it. Whoa, was it touched?
It looked like a smother. Motion by
Review
Prestia.
underway.
Off Prestia's
Review
boot,
complete.
Off his
Looking
knee.
at this angle, you can see the ball comes off the Richmond defender's boot last before crossing the goal line. Decision on the score.
Richmond move it through the centre very quickly, and as you can see, Tom Lynch is going to be a very important part of this. In the first half he didn't really do a whole lot, but he got the better of Harris Andrews in the end, as his teammates were kicking it out in front of him instead of on top of his head. If Richmond want to be a chance, Tom Lynch has to play a massive role.
Here too.
Pickett just goes high and hopeful. Lynch interrupted in his run.
Block.
McInerney. Oh boy.
Against.
Lynch is free.
Tom Lynch and against.
Lynch for his 3rd goal. From 50 metres. Tom Lynch. Umpire has not moved. Look at it. Went straight over his head. Everyone is totally absorbed in what's going on here at the moment. Long ball, Lynch!
Don't argue from Bolter, only as far as Archie now, and he tries his own on Baker. Looking for Coleman, a little bit of miscommunication with Matheson. He's got to be good to get it back to Coleman. Look at the Tiger pressure building. Graham to Riewoldt. Morris Rioli Jr. is going to take some ground. He's got Lynch going back. Lynch is going to get it. He's got it. Huge moment coming up. No mistake made there. He's got 2 goals. The Tigers are back big.
I think this will be one of the matchups of the night is Charlie Cameron versus Daniel Rioli. As we know, they are both very fast. Daniel Rioli got the better of Cameron here, but this could honestly go either way. They're both absolute jets. I can't wait to watch this matchup. The fast clearance and the relentless pressure seen here by the Tigers will make the Brisbane Lions defenders sweat all night, and they'll get plenty of goals if they bring this sort of pressure to the game.
Tackle, Rewalt handball smothered. Applying the tackle here on Cockatoo.
Just the utter desperation here by Cumberland. As you can see, he probably could have given away a 50-metre penalty, but this is the right decision by the umpire. His want to get the ball caused the turnover, and the Tigers secure the win.
He marked at the back, and it'll be paid here to Gardner.
Played on and coughed it up. This is going to be the game right there. It's going to be the Tigers' ball game. And getting them back into the contest. It's going to be the Tigers who keep their season alive, and Tom Lynch with his 4th goal. 39,000 in the house.
Cam Rayner was very important the last time they played the Tigers. As you know, he's been suspended for 1 match, so he will not be able to play this round. That's why I've got this as the bad. He was breaking lines, he had a very high efficiency, and I think the Lions will miss him greatly when they match up against the Tigers.
Charlie, did he
top
have
4 again? And Curvis flicks it over the top. His opposite number, McInerney. Rayner's been important. Look at the body strength there to get through. It's a 2-on-1. Flotstone was brilliant. Robinson lurking. He's going to go back into traffic. Hands it back to Rayner. Sets sail to Hipwood. Good hands. Steady in goal. This would be for Brisbane. Eric Hipwood. 4 goals to Hipwood.
The Lions forwards' inability to execute a common goal will cost them. I know not everyone can kick it 100%, that's impossible, I understand that, but when the game's on the line, as you see in the last 2 clips of this little segment, you'll see that these goals are very important and you shouldn't be missing these. Even a point would have tied some of these. Their inability to execute when it matters will cost them big time.
They've been good at that this afternoon. There's a couple of teammates who thought they'd like to get him back in the game. Brisbane. Very worked it to Zorko. Decided to go by foot there and dropping into a hole. McCluggage hands it off back to Berry, who started it all. Berry launches and misses. Steps up to the plate. Danaher, and that big hook. Might be play on. Marlon Pickett now has kept it live. Oh, Robinson had his head taken off. Mitch Robinson, he's missed. Scores level.
Investigators all go. Robinson through the middle of the ground. He wonders, goes wide. McStay will take the mark. He turns back inside on the left boot. Cameron will mark. Top of a 35-metre drop punt. We're right behind him, and he's kicked it to the near side. Score.
The Tigers have given away the most 50-metre penalties out of anyone in the competition by 13 more than the next. They need to keep this in check. I know it's going to be a physical game, high intensity, but they need to stop.
50 metres.
Ainsworth has sucked in a 50-metre penalty.
I'm trying to think of ways that I can quantify my reasoning of who I think will win. So I've sort of come up with a bit of a table: intensity, defense, scoring, home ground advantage, and momentum. Let's go through them. I think for intensity we have to get to the Tigers. Their defensive pressure is fantastic, and when they move the ball forward they flood in numbers, which creates pressure on the Brisbane Lions defense. I don't think they'll be able to handle that as much as they have previously. Both defense and scoring wise, statistically they are very similar teams. I think only about 30 points separate them between both defense and scoring throughout the whole season, so they both have very similar stats when it comes to defense and scoring. I sort of put this in the middle. Nobody wins this one. Home ground advantage in a final is a great thing to have. You have the numbers, you have the sound, the umpires might give a couple more decisions leaning your way. I think this is worth probably a goal or two to the home ground in any game. I think momentum has to go to the Tigers. They've won 4 out of the last 5, with one of them being a draw as well. Brisbane Lions, on the other hand, have won 3 of their last 5, coming off a loss on the last round as well. So, overall, who wins? I don't know. My opinion, I think the Tigers win by 13 points. Thanks for watching, guys. I know this is a longer video than usual, but it's taken me quite a bit of effort to put this one together, and I will do one for the other finals as well. So if you do like these videos, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave a good comment below. It helps me out massively. Thanks, guys.